Patrick is with us in Nebraska, Kearney, Nebraska. Hi, Patrick. How are you?
Hey, guys. Hey, Rachel, Dave. How's it going, y'all?
Good. How can we help?
So my wife and I, we're on baby step 2. We just actually sold our car back at the dealership, got rid of that dang thing. We just paid off all of our credit cards, and we're going full-fledged into our student loans with, as you guys say, gazelle intensity.
Good for you.
It's awesome.
And so my question is, I know baby step 1 is have an emergency savings of $1,000. I'm self-employed, and so we would feel more comfortable having a little more of a pillow there, so like anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. And we just wanted to know what your recommendation on that would be. Obviously, that's against the baby steps, but being self-employed, we feel like it might be a little bit of a different scenario.
Yeah, I mean, you carry a little bit more risk because of that self-employed. What do you do? What industry are you in?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay.
Do you have months you make zero?
No.
Okay. So what's your worst month?
Probably about $3,000.
Okay. I'd stay with 1,000. Now, when you get to baby step 3, and you look at the 3 to 6 months, I might have the 6 month side because your emergency fund. But the point of baby step 1 is not to have enough. By the way, if 1,000 is not enough, 3,000 is probably not enough either.
Right, you're right.
Because whatever's going to come up is going to come up. And if it's related to you being self-employed, 3,000, 1,000, it's not going to matter. So the point is, it's not enough. It's just to catch the little stuff, the alternator that goes out on the car, or that kind of a thing.
Yeah, because if you guys have a big emergency that comes up, a medical issue or something, that's when we say pause the baby steps and take care of that. So I mean, it's that $1,000.
But again, that's not related to being self-employed. The only thing that's being related to self-employed is irregular income.
Yeah, and this is and Patrick, your question is self-employed or not, though. Like, this is a question we get a lot. Yeah. Is people get nervous with $1,000, which I understand. Like, I get that. I'm a mom, 3 kids, and I'm like, whew, if it was that $1,000. But part of it is having that urgency to get through it quickly. And then the other deal is like, hey, if something comes up, then you pause the debt snowball, figure it out, and then play it back again.
Yeah.
Because you're still making an income. It's still coming in.
Yeah. Somebody inside the building was looking at something the other day that, like, Dave Ramsey's out of date. He doesn't understand $1,000 is not enough. And I'm like, dude, there's never been a time that $1,000 was enough. I mean, 30 years ago when I started talking about this, $1,000 wasn't enough then. So, that's it's not like I didn't keep up with the times or something.
I remember the writing Love Your Life, Not Theirs. This would probably have been 5 years ago. It was right before Amelia. So yeah, 5-6 years ago. And I so badly wanted to change baby step 1 to 1 month's income. Do you remember that? I came in, I was like, listen, we could change the baby steps. And you looked at me like I had 3 eyes. You were like, no, we're not changing the baby steps. I've been teaching this for 30 years. I was like, yeah, okay. And it still works. So I get it, Patrick. I totally understand.
Yeah,
and your wife probably feels it too.
It's not enough.
But that urgency is what needs to drive you guys.
The only time $1,000 feels like a lot is if you've never had $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only time it would feel like it was a lot.
Well, and honestly, 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency. Yeah. So for half of America, having $1,000 is like, oh, wow, I actually have savings in the bank.
I don't even want to talk about half of America today.
Tell us
Have you ever seen?
No, we're not. We got 2 minutes left. We got to end it.
We almost made it.
We got to end it.
We got to make it.